Hey guys, this is Chris, Tabletop Sports Delaware, and we are bringing you the continuation of the 1979 NL East Chase. This is basically pitting all the games from September 17th to the conclusion of the regular season between the Expos and the Pirates. So we'll see how it's going to turn out. We've had the Expos play 4 games so far, 2 against the Pirates, and the Expos are 89 and 59. They split a twin bill yesterday against the Mets. And the Pirates have a makeup game here as well at the Vet. So it is Wednesday, September 19th, 1979, and the Pirates are taking on the hometown Phillies. Let's go through lineups and play some baseball. For your hometown Philadelphia Phillies defensively, Pete Rose at first base, Manny Trio at second, shortstop is Larry Boa. Mike Schmidt is on the hot corner. Michael Jack himself. Outfield, Greg Luzinski is in left. Greg Gross in center. And Bake McBride is in right. Behind the plate is Dave Rader, and he will be catching pitches from starting pitcher Nino Espinosa. And your Pittsburgh Pirates batting order. Batting first, center field, Omar Moreno. Batting second, shortstop, Tim Foley. Batting third, right field, Dave Parker. Batting fourth, first base, Willie Stargell. Batting fifth, left field, John Milner. Batting sixth, third base, Bill Madlock. Batting seventh, catcher, Ed Ott. Batting eighth, second base, Phil Garner. Batting ninth, pitcher, Bert Blyleven. Let's play some game, because that's what we do. Pirates in the top of the first. Nino Espinosa is set. This game was originally won by the Pittsburgh Pirates by a score of 9-6. Again, doubleheader, so the guys are going to have to watch their bullpens. Espinosa to Moreno, 5-6 fly ball to center field. That's Greg Gross's territory, and he makes the catch, 1 away. Tim Foley now at the plate. 1-3 and hits a hard liner to third. Mike Schmidt catches that one. That is 2 outs. Dave Parker now, right fielder. Espinosa with a pitch. Yeah, we got to move this down here a little bit, I think. That's a 5-3. Hard ground ball hit to short. Boa is a 1 with a 2. And that's going to be an out over to Rose. 6-3 ground ball. Pirates score nothing in the top of the first. We go to the bottom of the inning. Phillies are due up. Bert Blyleven starting for Pittsburgh. He'll face Pete Rose. Manny Trio, Bake McBride. Alrighty, Pete Rose is set. Gets into his crouch. Bert Blyleven with the pitch. Foul ball. Roll 'em all. 3-11 hard ground ball hits a second. Phil Garner scoops it up, gets it over to Stargell, 1 away. Manny Trio, second baseman. Bert Blyleven, the pitch. That is a 6-8. Hard grounder hit to Foley at short. He is a 3 with a 14, and he throws that one into the dugout. Over by the tarp on the wall. That's going to let Trio get to second. Boffo, Foley, bad Foley. Runner on second for the Phillies here in the bottom of the first. Bake McBride. Blyleven pitches. 1-7, pops it up on the right side of the infield. Stargell gets underneath it, camps out, and makes the catch. 2 away, Mike Schmidt, ever dangerous. The pitch from Blyleven, 4-8. That is a single. Manny Trio rounding third, needs a 17 or less, and he gets it. RBI single for Mike Schmidt, and the Phillies go up 1-0 in the bottom of the first inning. Bert Blyleven. Greg Luzinski is set. That is a 5-7 strikeout, swinging at the knee cheese. So the Phillies plate a run in the bottom of the first, 1-0 your score. We go to the top of the second here in the first game of this doubleheader. That's right, it's doubleheader times. Take that timeout. Your score is 1-0. Nino Espinosa facing One of the many hearts of the Pirates batting order. Stargell, Milner, and Madlock. A lot of these teams are bottomless. Stargell is set. Espinosa with a pitch. 2-10. Hard ground ball hit to second. Manny Trio zips it over to Pete Rose for out number 1. John Milner to the plate. 6-8. And that's low on the split. Hardliner to third. Schmidt gets his glove on that one. Saves the base hit. That's 2 away. Bill Madlock comes up. And that is a 6-4. Pops it up all over top of, I think I said it right. Yeah, pops it up over top of Rose. Charlie Hustle makes that catch. We go to the bottom of the second, 1-0 Phillies here at the Vet. On September the 19th, 1979. This is brought to you by Tabletop Sports Delaware Broadcasting Network. Again, the real game was won 9-6 by the Pirates. First game of the Twin Bill. And I keep knocking that around. All right, here we go. Greg Gross to lead off against Blyleven. 4-4. Hard grounder hit to second. Garner to Stargell for out number 1. Dave Rader, the catcher. 1-9, and that is low on the split. Rader with a single. So the Phillies have a man on first, Larry Boa. Blyleven looks over at the fat slab of catcher, not a threat to steal. 4-6, and Boa works a walk. 2 men on, 1 out. Phillies up 1-0, bottom of the second, and Nino Espinosa comes up to the plate. With Pete Rose coming up, Espinosa is going to bunt him over. With an 8, he bunts it down the first base line. Charging in is Stargell. He is able to flip it behind him to Blyleven. Successful sacrifice for Nino Espinosa. Advances the runners to second and third. Rader and Boa respectively, and Pete Rose to the plate. Going to pitch to him. 4-10, fly ball to center field. Omar Moreno is a 2 with a 10. Gets underneath it and makes the catch. And Blyleven gets out of the inning. No runs scored for the Phillies. We go to the top of the third. The Buccos come to the plate. Espinosa back on the hill. And he's going to be facing the bottom of the Pirates order. Ed Ott, Phil Garner, Burt Blyleven. He's a 7 kind of guy. Ed Ott. 5-5. High on the split. Long fly ball. This one is back. It is out of here. Home run, Ed Ott. Sorry, Mark. Solo shot. Pittsburgh ties it up in the top of the third. Phil Garner. Espinosa with a pitch, 6-11 fly ball to left field. That's Greg Lazinski. He is a 4 with a 17, which is probably ugly. Nope, the one place where he could have gotten an out, and that was it. It was hit right to him. He didn't have to move. All right, Burt Blyleven to the plate. 1-1 ball game here. 5-5. High on the split. Long fly ball. Burt Blyleven. This one is going, gone. Burt Blyleven with a home run. Off Espinosa's card. He served him up some fat cheese, and Blyleven took it yard. I do detect that was Gouda cheese. Omar Moreno, 1 out. Back to the top of the order. 1-7. Pops it up on the right side of the infield. Pete Rose gets underneath it. That's out number 2. Nino Espinosa tagged by Blyleven. Wow. Hey, Tim Foley, let's triple his season output here, shall we? 2-6, and that is a single for Foley to extend the inning. 2 outs, man on first. Pirates up 2-1. Dave Parker, 2-4, ground ball to first, right at Rose. Rose is able to beat Parker to the bag, and that's going to end the inning. Pirates stack 2 in the top of the third. They lead 2-1. We go to the bottom of the bracket. Take that time out. Now, you know what? let me real quick plug my phone in, because I totally forgot that it was just about out when I came up here. So, pardon the interruption. Ugh. Because I wanted to be able to do stuff with it, like description and all that, when I was done with this. Alrighty. So, Pirates, stack 2. And that is okay by the world. 2-1. Bottom of the third, Burt Blyleven set to face the heart of the Phillies order in Manny Trio. 2-3-4. Manny Trio, Bate McBride, and Mike Schmidt. Blyleven is set fresh off his home run. Holy wow. 1-7, and Trio pops it up on the left side. Madlock gets underneath that and makes the catch. 1 away. Bate McBride. 4-12. Hard ground ball back to the box. Blyleven snags it, gets it over to Stargell for out number 2. So that is 2 down. And Michael Jack Schmidt. The pitch. 6-5. Strikes him out. 1-2-3 go the Phillies, retired in order here in the bottom of the third. We go to the top. That's a 0. Top of the fourth. Espinosa comes back out. He'll face Stargell, Milner, and Madlock in this inning. Willie Stargell up, grounded to second his last time up. 1-7. High on the split. That's a long fly ball. Back it is going. It is gone. And the Pirates have opened BP here at the Vet. 3-0. John Milner to the plate. 3-5, just missed it. Got a single. I saw that. I said, watch this. Bill Madlock. Of course, you know, here's a watch this. 1-7, fly ball to left field. That one goes towards Greg Lazinski. Camps out underneath it, makes the catch. That is 1 away. 3-1 your score here at top of the fourth in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Ed Ott to the plate. Espinosa with a pitch. 2-12, fly ball to center field. This one towards Greg Gross. Greg Gross catches it on his way in. So that is 2 down. Phil Garner to the plate. Espinosa with a pitch. 4-10. Hard ground ball hit to third. That is going to be Schmidt. He is a 1 with a 2, and he scoops it up, gets it over to Rose, and that is going to be out number 3. The Pirates tack one more on in the top of the fourth. Espinosa is getting scored on early and often-ish. We'll take that timeout. And your score is 3-1. Pittsburgh Pirates, Burt Blyleven sets the defense. Greg Lazinski leading off this inning, to be followed by Greg Gross and Dave Rader. Here's the pitch to Lazinski, 2-6, and he draws a walk. We are flirting with the home runs on these cards, guys. We're one spot away, 4 or 5 other times. Greg Gross, Blyleven with a pitch, 3-5, and that is going to be a single. And Lazinski hauls his butt around to third. Men at the corners, nobody out. Dave Rader is up. Infield in for the Pirates, 2-6, and that is a walk for Rader. So that brings Larry Boa to the plate. Infield in once again. 6-10, fly ball to left field. Very shallow. In, charging is John Milner. Makes the catch. Lazinski holds at third. And that brings us to Nino Espinosa. He's going to try the sacrifice. He's going to try the squeeze. Think he pulled it off. Here we go. Bunts it down the third base line charging in his Rose. No play at home. Took him forever to get to it. Fires over his head back to Trio. And the Phillies get one in on the squeeze. RBI for Espinosa. So that is going to be a 3-2 ball game. Runners at second and third. Pete Rose at the plate. Blyleven with a pitch for 11. Hard grounder hit to Stargell at first. He is a 3 with a 6, and he is able to get it to Phil Garner covering, and that is going to be the third out. But the Phillies, a little bit of small ball there. They get a run across the plate. Bottom of the fourth. You go there. You're a 2. Your score, we go to the top of the fifth inning. And it is 3-2. Pittsburgh Pirates here at the Vet. Nino Espinosa comes out for another round, and he will face Blyleven back to the top for Marino and Foley. Here comes the pitch. Blyleven homered his last time up. This time he goes down a swinging. Just a swinging. Omar Moreno, 1 out, top of the fifth, 5-5. Long fly, ball back. It's going, gone. Pittsburgh only knows one way to score runs in this, and it is solo home runs, one chip at a time. Moreno jumps in on it. Most I've ever had in a game for the Pirates, and 79 Pirates, is 7. We're headed there. Tim Foley up, 1 out. 4-2 game. Top of the fifth, 6-7, and Foley with a single, his second in a row. Dave Parker now comes to the plate. Espinosa is not going to be in this game for long. Low on the split. But it's a triple. Parker hits it to the corner. Foley is going to score. Parker cruises into third. And Espinosa is done. He is toast. We see him no more. So 4 1/3, and he gets chased back to the dugout. Who's going to come in? Oh, I didn't do my thing with the pitchers. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. They got 6 of them standing there. Okay. They've got 8 of them standing there. So we're going to do this. 1, 4, and okay, just 1 and 4. So we're going to say Saucier and Reed were used in yesterday's game, so that way they're unavailable for this one. That's what I did with the Expos. Alrighty, so who's going to come in and pitch? Let's look at E. They don't really have the greatest bullpen. They really do not. He didn't start. Let's see Larry Christensen come in, hurl a couple of innings maybe. Let's see. Larry Christensen comes in to face Willie Stargell. Solo shot his last time up. Parker's on third. Infield is in. Christensen with a pitch. 3-9. Strikes him out. Pops goes down swinging. John Milner to the plate. 2 outs. Infield normal depth. That is a 3-4. Pops it up on the right side of the infield. Pete Rose gets underneath it, makes the catch. Bucs tag on 2 more, and it is 5-2. Doink. 5-2. We go to bottom of the fifth. Milner out. Yep, there we go. Okay. So Christensen gets the Phillies out of Hawk in the 5th inning. Blyleven pitching a pretty decent game. He's given up 3 hits so far. He has walked 3 and struck out 1. Manny Trio, McBride and Schmidt to follow. 2-9, strikes him out. Strikeout number 3. He had 2. So strikeout number 3. Bake McBride now. I keep moving this thing all over the godforsaken place. Here we go. The pitch, 3-8, and that's going to be a single for McBride, his first hit of the game. Mike Schmidt comes up. Blyleven with the pitch, 3-7. High on the split. That is a double for Schmidt. McBride gets around third. He's going to be held up there. And Greg Luzinski comes to the plate. 18 homers and 452 at-bats and 79. Blyleven with the infield in. Infield in. Standard, man on third and only one out. Nobody on first. 5-9. Low on that split, but that's a double for Luzinski. Going to clear the bases. McBride scores, and around third comes Mike Schmidt. He's going to score. Phillies keeping it close, 5-4, 1 out. Greg Gross at the plate. Luzinski on second. Blyleven 4-10, fly ball to center field. Moreno, he is a 2 with a 12. He is going to get underneath that one and make the catch. 2 away. Dave Rader to the plate. Blyleven looking to get the Bucs back to the bat. 4-6, and issues a walk. So 2 on, 2 out. 1-run ball game, 5-4 Pittsburgh. Bottom of the 5th, 3-7. And that's another walk to load the bases, which brings up the pitcher's spot. With 2 outs and loaded bases, Larry Christensen is going to bat. They don't want to. They got a lot of guys in that bullpen. We're going to see a pinch hitter for Christensen right there. We are. They got a lot of guys in their bullpen this game. So Christensen is going to come out. Who's going to come in and bat? Cannot pass that up. I think it's going to be Gary Maddox. Yup. So he went 0.2. Gary Maddox. Pinch hitter. He is a 17A. He might stay in the game. We'll see how this works. Yeah, I see Greg Gross coming out of this game. Anyhow, here we go. Bert Blyleven. The pitch to Maddox. 6-6. Fly ball to center field. This one is deep. Omar Moreno racing back to the warning track. Makes the catch. But 2 runs on for the Phillies. So Maddox is going to stay in. Gross is coming out. So let's see. He is center field 1. And Gross is going to come out. The pitcher's spot will go right there. Dink. 5th. Alrighty. So who is going to come in and pitch now? Let me do this before I forget it. 2 runs there. And the Phillies are keeping it close. Yeah, had to not pass up that opportunity, and they had 6 guys in the bullpen. So I mean, yeah. Now you're pinch hitting, you're getting a bat. Didn't pan out. Who do we want to come in at this juncture? Doug Bird. Maybe he can hold him off, getting close to the bottom of the order, such as it is. Doug Bird it is. And he will face Madlock, Ott, and Garner in this inning. Top of the 6th. 5-4 Pirates. 3-3 hard grounder hit to short. That one's going to be fielded cleanly by Larry Boa. Gets it over to Pete Rose. 1 away. If Bird can keep that going up, he'll be all right. Ed Ott to the plate. Solo shot earlier. 4-7 and a strikeout. That is 2. So far, Doug Bird with a good start. Phil Garner to the plate. He's flown to left and grounded to third. 1-6. Another fly ball to left field. Greg Lazinski, no problem. 1, 2, 3. The Bucs are retired in the top of the 6th. They scored in 3 consecutive innings. Not anymore. Bert Blyleven, and he will face the top of the Phillies order in the bottom of the 6th inning. Pete Rose, Manny Trio, Bake McBride. Rose is at bat. Blyleven with a pitch, 2-7, and Rose leads off with a single. And Manny Trio comes to the plate, and we're going to see a hit and run. Hit and run 7. Batter misses pitch. Roll D20. He's a 113. Catcher makes it 111, and Rose gets in there. Charlie Hustle scampers to second, and he is fine. Manny Trio to the plate. Still his at bat. Blyleven now 2-10. Strikes Trio out. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 strikeouts for Blyleven. Bake McBride to the plate. Pete Rose on second. McBride. Here's the pitch from Blyleven. 5-4. Hard grounder hit to Madlock at third. He is a 3 with a 7, and he is able to check Rose at second. Fires over to Stargell to get McBride for out number 2. Mike Schmidt to the plate. He's got a RBI single and a double. Struck out. Blyleven with a pitch. 6-11, and that's a fly ball to right field. Dave Parker zeroing in on it. 1-7. Scoops underneath it. Makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing going for the Phils here in the 6th. So that will take us to the top of the 7th. Blyleven's spot is up in the batting order. There's no need to take him out quite yet. He is a 7 kind of guy. So Bird is going to face Blyleven, who hit a solo homer earlier. Holy wow. Back to the top from Marino and Foley. So here we go. Bird with a pitch. 4-7, and strikes Blyleven out. That's 1 away. Omar Moreno. 6-4 is the pitch, and Moreno works a walk. And don't you know, Moreno is going to try and steal second. 1-16, he's got it. The Gazelle. Tim Foley's at bat. 2 singles, scored a run. Here comes Bird's pitch. 4-10, fly ball to center field. This is to Gary Maddox. He is a 1 with a 9. He gets underneath it, and he makes the catch. Moreno holds at second, 2 away, and that's going to bring us to Dave Parker. RBI triple his last time up. Bird with a pitch, 6-4, and issues a walk to Parker. 2 men on base. Willie Stargell's already hit a home run, comes to the plate. Top of the 7th, 2-4. Hard ground ball back to the box. Bird knocks it down, picks it up off the back of the mound, shoots it over to Rose for out number 3. Nothing going for the Pirates. And I see that's awfully bright and shifting, so let me change that for you guys real quick. We want to get you open. No, we want to shutter speed a little quicker like it was. Aperture a little more like it was. Shutter speed a little quicker. We'll go 1/50th. Yeah, it's a little darker. We'll go 140. That way, you guys still be able to see it fine. I'm good with that right there. That's what we're liking. Alrighty. So, doink, back to this. We are going to the bottom of the 7th at the old ball game. Bert Blyleven taking on Greg Lazinski. 2 RBI double his last time up. Greg Gross and Dave Rader. Here we go. Blyleven with the pitch. 6-8. Hard ground ball hit to Foley. It's short. He's a 3 with a 20, which is probably roll it again. 3 with a 5, scoops it up, gets it over to Stargell. That's out number 1. And we come to the pitcher's spot. Glad I flipped that over. I would have totally forgot. We're going to see a pinch hitter for Doug Bird. Who's going to come in? Who's going to come in? Who's going to come in? Bud Harrelson is going to come into the game and bat. Bud Harrelson, pinch hit. He is a 12C. We'll just have to see. Never know. All right, Harrelson, 1 out. Blyleven with the pitch. 2-7, strikes him out. That's 2. At the moment, that's that. Dave Rader, 2 away, 4-10, fly ball to center field. Marino, he is a 2 within 11, and that drops in front of him for a single. He takes the 1 hop. He could not quite get to it. So Rader is on first with 2 outs, and that's going to bring us Larry Boa. Blyleven with a pitch, 4-5, strikeout. So we are 5-4 is your score, Pirates, after 7 innings. And we need a new pitcher for these Philly guys. Who are we going to bring in? Well, let's see. Doug Bird, 5. Doug Bird win an inning, correct? When did Doug Bird come in? Christensen went there. Bird pitched 2. Got it. And another new pitcher right there, starting the 8th, and it is going to be, who are we going to have? Raleigh Eastwick is going to come in. So I'm going to say Christensen is still going to be available for the second game because he only went 2/3. So let me do that real quick before I forget. He's pitched, but yeah, I want to put him in there like that. Okay. He goes there, that goes there. Raleigh Eastwick. Still anybody's game. 5-4 is your score. Pirates lead going to the top of the 8th, and Raleigh Eastwick comes out. He in for relief for the Phillies. John Milner will lead this inning off. Madlock and Ott to follow. Here's the pitch to John Milner. 5-4, ground ball hit to short. Boa, the 1 with an 11, and that's an error for Boa. Bafo Boa, bad Boa. Milner is on. D Steeler, no threat to steal. Madlock comes to the plate. Eastwick with a 5-8, and that's a strikeout of Bill Madlock. Mad Dog sits down. Ed Ott comes to the plate. 2-9, another strikeout by Eastwick. 2 outs. Phil Garner. 5-10, catch card X. That's going to be Rader. He is a 4 with a 19. Okay, and that one gets by him, and Milner is going to get to second. Wild pitch for Eastwick. Here comes the next pitch to Garner. Garner pops it up behind the plate. Rader gets underneath it and makes the catch. So that's going to end the top of the 8th inning. Pirates, nothing going. Alrighty. Coming up to the top of the order. Burt Blyleven, no, they're going to take Blyleven out of the game. He's going to be done. He went 7. Let's see who the Pirates have. Okay, he's not in the starting rotation at the moment. They're going to bring in Candyman. Candelaria is going to pitch the 8th. He is not in the starting rotation at the moment. So he is available. John Candelaria facing Gary Maddox. Then back to the top for Pete Rose and Manny Trio. Here we go. The Candyman can. 1-9 hard ground ball hit to Tim Foley. Scoops it up, gets it over to Stargell. That is out number 1. Gary Maddox is retired. Pete Rose now comes to the plate. He's 1 for 4 with a stolen base. Candelaria 2-6. That was, I saw what it was, an 8-2-6. And that's a single for Rose. His second base hit of the game. Second in a row. 1 on Manny Trio. 1 out. Bottom of the 8th. 3-7 hard ground ball hit to third. Madlock fires it over to Garner and makes the turn on to Stargell. 5-4-3 double play for those of you scoring at home. And if you're not scoring at home, you should be. 5-4-3 gets the Pirates out of the inning. Of course, that's going to leave the heart of the order for the bottom of the 9th. And you know who they're going to be facing because it's, you know, the Pirates. All right, top of the 9th, and we're going to see a pinch hitter for Candelaria right from the word jump. Who's going to come in and pinch hit? Who pinch hits for John Candelaria? Bill Robinson. Bill the Pill, I don't know, Robinson. So that's that. Avon calling. Bill Robinson pinch hit. He is a 13 Bravo facing Raleigh Eastwick. Let's try him. 4-10 hard ground ball hit to third base. That's going to be Schmidt. He is a 1 with a 9. Scoops it up, gets it over to Rose. Out number 1. Dallas Green has got Eastwick on a short leash, but he's leaving him in there for the moment. Omar Moreno is set to go. Here comes the pitch from Eastwick. 6-8 draws a walk, and Eastwick is coming out right there. Eastwick went 1.1. Tug's coming in. Not going to mess around anymore. Bring in the Tug. Boop, boop. Tug McGraw. Facing Omar Moreno is on first. Foley, he's not going to try and steal. They want to get that out and keep him safe as long as they can. Foley is set. 4-6 fly ball to right field. That one is tracked by Bake McBride. Gets underneath it and makes the catch. That's 2 away. Dave Parker comes to the plate. 4-8 triple. Second triple of the game. And Omar Moreno comes around to score 6-4 Pirates. Willie Stargell to the plate. 2-4 hard ground ball back to the box. McGraw gets it, flips it over to Rose. Out number 3. But one more run is tagged on by the Pirates in the top of the 9th. 6-4 is your score. I'll take that brief timeout. We go to the bottom of the 9th, and the Phillies need to make something happen, but they're going to have to get through Kent Colby to do it. That's right. Teak is coming out in this save opportunity. Teak is coming in. And he has to get through the heart of the Phillies order. Bake McBride, Mike Schmidt, Greg Luzinski. Power, power, power. Let's see how it goes. Kent Colby. 4-6 gives up the single to McBride. Tying run at the plate in Mike Schmidt. 3-2 fly ball to center field. Marino gets underneath it and makes the catch. That is out number 1. Greg Luzinski. Kent Colby with the pitch. Fires that Submariner in there, and it goes outside. Ball 4. Luzinski takes first. 2 runners on. Go ahead run at first. Come to the pitcher's spot, and it is going to be Bob Boone pinch hitting. So that's going to be Bob Boone. He is a 9E. Pinch hit right there. Should have just put, nah, it makes it way out of order. I hate that. Okay, Boone is set. 2 men on, 1 out. Bottom of the 9th, 6-4. Pirates lead here in Philadelphia. Kent Colby on the mound. Bob Boone pinch hitting at the plate. 6-8. Pops it up to Tim Foley. Gets underneath it. Calls off Garner. Makes the catch. That's 2 outs. Gets us to Dave Rader, the catcher. And I think we're going to see a pinch hitter for Rader. We're going to see Del Unser come in and bat. Wow, the Phillies are going through everybody to get this done. Del Unser to the plate. Pinch hit. He is an 11D. Kent Colby is set. 2 out, 2 on. Final at bat for the Phillies. Pitch to Unser. 5-9. Strikes him out. And the Pirates win this one by a score of 6-4. They eke it out. Wow. Holy wow. Alright. I'll have some cleaning up to do here in just a moment. Where did I put Colby? Where is Colby? I need my Colby. Where is my Colby? Oh, he's right there. Duh. Okay. Alright, so let's see. No runs scored. Your final for this first game, 6 runs to 4 Pirates. 1 error for each team. Let's do it here first, and then we'll write it there. So let's see. The Pirates had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits and an error. The Phillies with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits and the error. So there you go. That's your final line for the first game. Pittsburgh, 6 runs on 9 hits with an error. Philadelphia Phillies, 4 runs on 10 hits with an error. Let's put that there. 9, 10. Teak went an inning. Tug went 0.2. I'm going to say he'll be able to pitch in the next game. So I am going to go ahead and get everything organized for game number 2. And I will get started when I get ready, and I'll put the timestamp in the description for those of you who want to skip ahead. Alrighty, so let me take care of that. Let me put everybody back where they kind of belong. Dude, I want you to stand up. Stand up, daggone it. There, that's better. Okay, Teak. Now, Teak is not available for the second game. He is not. Doink, he is out. So the Pirates bullpen is Joe Coleman, Grant Jackson. Candelaria. He pitched an inning. He's not due up to start. I'm going to say Candelaria can do it again if they need him. If they need him. Bly11 goes to the bottom of the starter pile. Jim Bibby is starting this game for the Pirates. Those guys are in there. Same order. Marino, Foley, Parker, Stargell, Milner, Madlock, Ott, Garner. Robinson's a pinch hitter. He's not starting this game. Jim Bibby uses a number 6. Number 6. Jim Bibby's a batter. A little bit. And the Phillies. Okay, I gotta put all these guys back in order. Holy crap, I just moved them everywhere. Only Boone, because I think... Nope, Moreland is doing this game. Okay, so Rose, Trio, McBride, Schmidt, Lazinski. This one is going to be Gross. Gosh, I went through a lot of people in that game. Greg Gross. Keith Moreland. Behind the plate, Larry Boa. And Don Larson. Not that Don Larson, the other Don Larson. Starting. So Lurch is there. These guys are whatever. Espinosa is... Oh, where's everybody at? Okay. That's starters. These are the peoples. Larson, Lurch, Carlton. I think I'm going to have Knowles, and I don't have Knowles. I'm not sure. I might have to make a card for him. I had to make a card for Keith Moreland. I thought I had a card for him, but apparently not. So you guys are pinch hitters. Lurch. Carlton. Espinosa goes back in the pile. Gosh, these guys are everywhere. Cusack. Doink, doink. Okay, you guys go there. You're pinch hitters. Espinosa goes back in here. Bird went 2. He's out for this game. Yeah, he's still available. Bird is out. Eastwick went 1 1/3. He's out. Harrelson goes with you guys. Rader goes with you guys. McGraw, we're going to say 0-2. He's available. 2/3 of an inning only. Boone, Maddox, and Unser. Okay, got him in order. Okay. Lurch goes there. We've got Larson is a... We'll give him a 2 batter. Didn't check their batting. That's okay. Bly11 with a home run in game 1. Holy crap. Well, just about the same time frame that we had for the doubleheader with the Mets and the Expos. So we're kind of like right on track. So yeah, we'll go ahead and start. Nope, we will not, because I got to do stuff on the computer here. So hang tight. Doink. Okay, there is a scoreboard. And game 2. This is going to be... Where's everybody at? What the heck did I put him there for? Bunglehead. Yeah, there we go. This is going to be Larson and Bibby. The Pirates are 90-59, and at this point, 1 game ahead, half game ahead of the Expos. That's not supposed to be that good. It's 90 and 59. Ah, geez. 90 and 59. Okay, so that's where they are at this moment. And 50-minute mark. Let's go ahead and call that a clean start for this game. So here we go with Game 2 of the Twin Bill between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Philadelphia Phillies on Wednesday, September 19th, 1979. Your defensive lineup for the Phillies: first base, Pete Rose; second base, Manny Trio; shortstop, Larry Boa; third base, Mike Schmidt; left field, Greg Luzinski; center field, Greg Gross; right field, Bate McBride; catcher is Keith Moreland; and your starting pitcher for the Phillies, Don Larson, with an O, not an E. For the Pittsburgh Pirates, your batting order: batting first, center field, Omar Moreno; batting second, shortstop, Tim Foley; batting third, right field, Dave Parker; batting fourth, first base, Willie Stargell; batting fifth, left field, John Milner; batting sixth, third base, Bill Madlock; batting seventh, catcher, Ed Ott; batting eighth, second base, Phil Garner; batting ninth, starting pitcher, Jim Bibby. Let's do this. Game 2. Omar Moreno leading off for the Pirates. Larson is set. This game was won in real life by the Phillies by a score of 6-5. Here's the pitch, 5-9, and that is a double for Moreno. Lead-off double, runner on second. Pirates are starting well. Tim Foley here. 6-6, and that is a single for him. Very shallow single. Moreno advances to third. Infield in for the Phillies. Dave Parker, 2-3. Hard ground ball hit back to the box. Larson. Larson. Infield in B. Batter is safe. Charging home is Moreno, and Larson gets it into Moreland. So 1-2. Foley gets the second. Parker reaches on a fielder's choice. That is one out. Infield normal for Philadelphia. Willie Stargell at the plate. 5-11 hard ground ball hit to Rose at first. He's a 4 with a 15, and that is an error by Pete Rose. That'll get Foley around to third. Parker to second. Boffo, Rose. Bad Rose. John Milner to the plate. One out. Bases loaded. Top of the first. 1-0 scoreless game. Sorry. One out. 3-3, and that's a hard ground ball hit to second base. Fielded cleanly there by Manny Trio. Steps on the bag and fires it over to Rose. So that is a 4-4-3 double play. For those of you scoring at home, if you're not scoring at home, you should be. Alrighty. So that's that. No runs scored top of the first for the Pirates. We go to the bottom of the inning. Don Larson got through that one. Bases loaded and got out of a jam. Jim Bibby is on the mound. The former Cleveland Indian pitching for the Pittsburgh Pirates. He'll face Pete Rose, Manny Trio, Bate McBride. Here's the pitch to Rose. 3-10. Hard grounder back to the box. Bibby grabs it, fires it over to Stargell. That's one away. Manny Trio. 6-6, and that's high on the split. That's a base hit for Trio. Stands on first base. Bate McBride comes to the plate. Bibby, a 1-7, pops it up on the right side of the infield. Stargell gets underneath it, smacks his mitt, and lets gravity do the work. That's 2 away. Mike Schmidt comes to the plate. Pitch from Bibby, 2-6, and Schmidt works a walk. Takes that 3-2. Called low, takes his base. Greg Luzinski now, with Trio on second and Schmidt on first. Bibby with the pitch. 3-12. Fly ball to right field. This one is deep. Racing back as Dave Parker to the corner makes the catch. Did not have quite enough oomph to clear the walls here at the vet. Scoreless game. We go to the top of the second inning. Dink, dink. Don Larson comes out. He will face Bill Madlock, Ed Ott, and Phil Garner in this inning. Madlock digs in. Larson with the pitch. That's a 5-5, and that's a strikeout. Madlock swinging at the knee cheese. Ed Ott. 3-8, and that's going to be another strikeout for Larson. He's in a groove here in the second inning. Phil Garner. 3-4, high on, nope, low on the split, but Garner hits a triple into the corner. Stands on third base 90 feet away, and Jim Bibby comes up to the plate. Bibby, a little bit of a batter himself, hoping to roll off Larson's card. 4-9, he does so, and that's a single for Bibby. An RBI single. Garner is going to score. Pirates are up 1-0. 2 outs. Bibby on first. Omar Marino comes up to the plate. 2-8, and that's a strikeout. Larson gets back on his groove, but the Pirates did check him for a run there. 1-0 Pittsburgh. We go to the bottom of the second, and I will take that timeout. And a dink. And there you go. Your score is 1-0 Pittsburgh. Bottom of the second inning, Jim Bibby is going to face Greg Gross, Keith Moreland, and Larry Boa. Greg Gross is set. Bibby with the pitch. 3-10, single for Gross. Leads off the inning with a base hit. Keith Moreland now to the plate. 1-10, and that's a single for Moreland. Greg Gross, rounding second, holds at second. Larry Boa comes to the plate. Bibby with the pitch. 4-6, hard liner to right. Nope, Stargell gets his glove on it. So that is out number 1. To the plate, Don Larson. He's going to bunt him over. And drops down the bunt down the first base line. Stargell is able to get to it. Gets it to Bibby covering. But the successful sacrifice for Larson. He moves Gross to third and Moreland to second. 2 outs brings Pete Rose to the plate. 2 runners in scoring position. 1-0 Pittsburgh. Bottom of the second. Bibby with a pitch. 5-5. And that's a strikeout. He gets out of the inning. He gets out of there. No runs plated for the Phillies. We go to the top of the third. Larson comes back out, gets his warm-ups with Moreland. He'll face 2-3-4, Foley, Parker, and Stargell in this inning. Tim Foley is set, digs in. Larson with a pitch. 4-12, hard ground ball, hits a Schmidt at third. He's a 1 with a 10, and he is unable to get it. Can't get the ball out of his glove. Error Schmidt. Boffo Schmidt. Bad Schmidt. 2 errors for the Phillies. Dave Parker now. Man on first in Tim Foley. Larson sets and fires. 2-6. Hard ground ball hit to shortstop. Boa is able to crank that over to Trio. Makes the turn on to Rose. 6-4-3. And we have 2 away here in the top of the third. Willie Stargell now comes to the plate. 3-7, and he gets him swinging. 4th strikeout of this game for Don Larson at this point. Pirates score none, plate no runs. Go to the bottom of the fourth. Bottom of the third, rather. I'm sorry. Jim Bibby. I'm getting ahead of myself there. He's going to face 2-3-4 himself. Manny Trio, Bake McBride, Mike Schmidt. Bibby is set. Trio digs in. Here comes the pitch. 2-6. Hard ground ball at the short. Tim Foley scoops it up. Double pump gets it over to Stargell for out number 1. Why a double pump? I don't know. Bate McBride. Bibby with the pitch. 3-4 hard grounder back to Foley again. This time running to his left. Fires behind his body. Stargell has to reach a little bit, but he beats him there. That is 2 outs. Mike Schmidt comes up to the plate. Jim Bibby, 5-6, strikeout. Bibby's second of the game. And he sets the Phillies down in order. 1-0 Pittsburgh. We go to the top of the fourth. At this point again, an update on the project. They are 90 and 59. The Expos, after their doubleheader, are 89 and 59. So the Pirates do have a half-game lead on the Expos. Don Larson is set. He will face 5-6-7 and John Milner, Bill Madlock, and Ed Ott. Milner is set to go. Larson, 4-7. Hard ground ball hit to second base. Trio is a 1 with a 14. He scoops it up, gets it over to Rose. 1 away. Bill Madlock at the plate, the third baseman. And that's going to be a 2-8, and that is a base hit for Madlock. He laces it into left, falls in front of Lazinski. 1 on, 1 out, 1-run game, top of the fourth. Larson pitches to Ott, 1-8, and that's a single for Ott. Madlock is rounding second, 116. Just makes it in underneath the throw from Greg Gross, underneath the tag of Schmidt. He's on third with 1 out. Phil Garner comes to the plate, men at the corners, 1 away. 4-10, and that's a fly ball to center field. Gross is chasing it, 4 with a 12, and that's going to get in there for a single, and that is going to score Madlock and send Ott to third. RBI single for Phil Garner, scrap iron, getting it done. And Jim Bibby comes up, 1 out, runners at the corners. Larson facing Bibby. Here comes the pitch, 5-7, and that's going to be a ground ball to short. Boa is a 1 with a 10, and he scoops it up, fires it over to Trio at second to bag Garner, on to Rose for the 6-4-3, and the Phillies get out of that one. However, the Pirates do tack on another run, and it is 2-0. We go to the bottom of the fourth. I'll take that time out. That's a 2 now. 2-0. Your score, Pirates over the Phillies. Jim Bibby comes back out for more. He's going to face Lazinski, Gross, and Moreland in this inning. Bibby is set, 3-5, and that is a base hit for Lazinski. Leads off with a single. Greg Gross at the plate. Bibby fires, 1-5. Hard ground ball hit to second base. Garner gets it to Foley on the run to first. Throws behind his body to Stargell. Stargell reaches out towards his right and makes the grab, forcing Gross a second before he got to the first base. So that is a 4-6-3. And that brings up Keith Moreland. Singled his last time up. Bibby with the pitch. 2-8. Pops it up in the center of the infield. Phil Garner gets underneath it. Calls off Tim Foley. And that's going to be out number 3. Phillies unable to score runs in the early portion of this game. It is 2-0 Pirates. We go to the top of the fifth. And Don Larson is still in there. He's not pitching a horrible game. Just not a great one. Omar Moreno back to the top of the order. Foley and Parker to follow. 6-12, hard ground ball hit to first. Rose is there, and he hits a foot race, and he beats Moreno there by a step. Rose hustles over and gets the force. Tim Foley is set to go. And that is going to be a 3-5, and that is an 8 single for Tim Foley, his second base hit of the game. Dave Parker at the plate. Larson with the pitch. 3-5, and that's a single for Dave Parker. Foley advances to second. He holds at second. Willie Stargell comes to the plate. Dan Larson looks in, and he gets the signs from Moreland. Looks back over his shoulder to second to keep Foley honest. Here comes the pitch to Stargell. That's a 1-9, and that's going to be a double for Stargell, and that is going to score Foley. Parker will get around to third, and he'll hold at third. RBI double for Pops. John Milner to the plate. 1 out. Runners on second and third. 3-0 ball game. Infield in. Pitch to Milner. Don't put someone else on base. 2-6. Milner draws the walk. Bases loaded. Infield is back. Bill Madlock now at the plate. Larson with the pitch. 3-6. Hard ground ball hit the third. Right at Schmidt. Fires it to Trio at second. On to first to Rose. 5-4-3, and Larson gets out of the inning. Pirates do tack on another run. 3-0. We go to the bottom of the fifth. This game is in the books with 4.5 bagged. Another run for the Bucs. 3-0 your score. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Bibby still going strong, facing the bottom of the order the second time through the lineup. Larry Boa. Maybe Dan Larson. Kind of bullpen do the Phillies have for this game? They have Ruthven, a starter only, but he's not in the lineup. He's a last ditch. Still got McGraw. They got Cusick. He's an 831, and they got Christensen. And we'll see what happens with Boa. Yucky. Here comes the pitch from Bibby. 5-8. Fly ball to center field. Moreno gets underneath it. That is out number 1. Yeah, we're going to see a pinch hitter for Larson. Phillies are going to go through the stack again. So who's coming in? I'm thinking. Bud Harrelson. That's got possibilities. Right there. Pinch hit. 12C. 1 out. Bottom of the fifth. 3-0 Pirates. Jim Bibby facing Bud Harrelson. And that is going to be a 2-4 ground ball to Foley at short. He gets it over to Stargell for out number 2. That's got possibilities. It really does. Maybe? I don't know. We'll find out. I'll flip him for now. Pete Rose. 1-6. Hard ground ball hit to Foley, and Foley lather, rinse, repeat over to Stargell. That is out number 3. Yeah, I think we're just going to leave the pitcher where he is in the lineup right there. Okay. Leave Harrelson in there as a place marker. So that is 5 innings of play. 3-0 Pittsburgh. So the Phillies need to decide on a pitcher. And I think the Phillies are going to see Larry Christensen again come out with relief duties. Larson went 5. Larry Christensen is going to come in right there. And he will face the bottom of the Pirates' order, bottom of their order, Ed Ott, Phil Garner, and presumably Jim Bibby. Christensen is set. Here's the pitch to Ed Ott. 6-11. Fly ball to right field. That is going to be Bake McBride. He's a 2 with a 15. And that is a single and an error. Batter on second. E8. Boffo McBride. Bad McBride. 3 errors for the Phillies in this game. They have been committing the Boffos. That's 7 in the last 2 games. Phil Garner at the plate. Christensen wants to catch a break if they'll let him. 2-7 strikeout. There's your break. Jim Bibby at the plate. He's going to try to bunt Ed Ott over and beats out the bunt. Ott makes it to third. Bibby Essentially his second base hit of the game. Runners at the corners, one out. Omar Moreno comes up to the plate. Hoping for a double play or a strikeout or a pop out or something. 4-7. There's the strikeout of Moreno. That is 2 away. And the Phillies, all they need to do is retire a runner or batter on this at bat. 4-6. Nope. Foley works a walk. Bases are loaded for David Parker, the Cobra. Christensen, can't park him because Stargell's up next. 5-8. High on the split. That's a long fly ball. Back. It is going. It is gone. Grand slam home run. Dave Parker. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Grand slam home run. Ott is an earned run. Your score suddenly jumped. It is 7-0 Pittsburgh. It's only the 6th inning. Christensen's got to stay out there. Here's Stargell's at bat. 1-12. Grounder to first. Pete Rose gets it. Gets it to Christensen covering. That is going to be out number 3. Oi, Dave Parker, Cobra. These Pirates, they either win or lose, and if they win, most times they win kind of big. That is 4 in the top of the 6th. Your score is 7-0. Pirates, we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Jim Bibby is still going strong. And why not? He's faced one batter 3rd time through the lineup, so he's got plenty of oomph left in him. Manny Trio, Bake McBride, and Mike Schmidt due up in this inning. Here we go, Trio. Phillies have got a lot of meat left on this bone. 1-5, and that's a good start. Trio with a double to lead off the bottom of the 6th. Bake McBride comes to the plate. Bibby with a pitch. 6-7, and draws a walk. Phillies have 2 base runners for Mike Schmidt. That's a 1-4 hard ground ball hit to third base. Madlock gets it to second to Garner. Garner is unable to make the throw on time to Stargell, so they get McBride. However, Schmidt reaches on the fielder's choice. Incompleted double play. Greg Luzinski to the plate. 1 out. Runners at the corners. Bibby. Chuck Tanner does not call the infield in. 1-10. And there is a single for Luzinski, and the Phillies are finally on the board. RBI single for Luzinski. Schmidt rounding second, going to third, and he's going to make it in there. So men at the corners once again, and it is a 7-1 ball game. 1 out. Greg Gross at the plate. Bibby with the pitch. That's a 6-3 and a walk to load the bases. Chuck Tanner comes out, and he's going to have a conversation with his catcher, Ed Ott, and his starting pitcher just to see what's in his head. He says, "Nah, I got this, Skip. I got this, Skip. Let me get out of this." So Chuck Tanner nods his head, pats his rump, heads on back. Ed Ott back behind the plate, pulls his glove, his mask down over his face, gets down in the squat. Bibby looking in. Moreland takes a couple of lineup swings, settles down into his stance. Bibby with the pitch. 1-7, and that's a long fly ball. Keith Moreland. Grand slam home run, and the Phillies are back in this. Mike Schmidt scores. Greg Luzinski scores. Greg Gross scores, and all three are there to congratulate Moreland when he comes around and steps on home plate, and that's going to be it for Jim Bibby. Yeah, you got this, huh? 5 runs, 1 out. Bibby is done. Who are they going to call in? They're going to call in. Oh my gosh. Okay. Middle relief. Let's go with John Candelaria again. Bibby went 5 1/3. Correct? Yes. Correct as usual, Uncle Friday. Candyman. Come in and do it. Larry Boa comes up to the plate. 7-5. Phillies are back in this. Larry Boa, John Candelaria, 5-10. Pops it up on the right side of the infield. Pops, gets underneath it. Stargell makes that catch. That is 2 outs. And that brings us to Larry Christensen's spot in the order. And he's got 1 1/3 under him. They want a little more with this bullpen being thin like it is. They're going to let him bat. So Christensen uses a 4. Yeah, they're going to let him bat. Doubleheader. These guys have some really, really thin bullpens. You've no idea. And what's waiting in there to help is no help at all. So Christensen facing Candelaria, 2 outs, nobody on, 7-5 game, 4-10, and that's going to be a fly ball to center field. Moreno is a 2 with a 12, gets underneath it, makes the catch, and ends the inning. Actually, we put that there because Larry Christensen, the pitcher. I'll call him a 2-10E. Alrighty, so that's going to end that right there. 5 runs for the Phillies in the bottom of the 6th. Talk about not letting it die. Bibby got racked. That's a 5 there, and not so convincing a blowout anymore. Close ball game. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Christensen still on the hill for the Phillies. He's only pitched an inning and a third, so there's no need to go anywhere with him yet. He'll face 5, 6, 7, and Milner, Madlock, and Ott. Milner is set. Here comes the pitch. 4-2. Hard ground ball back to the box. Christensen gets it over to Rose for out number 1. Bill Madlock, the pitch. 1-3, ground ball to second base. Trio knocks it down, fires it over to Rose. That's 2 away. Ed Ott, 2 outs, 2-run game. 4-8, and a fly ball to right field. Bake McBride settles underneath it. Makes the catch, and in the top of the 7th, the Pirates are retired in order. We go to the bottom of the 7th at the old ball game. John Candelaria coming in to face the top of the Phillies order. Pete Rose, Manny Trio, Bake McBride. Rose is set. Candelaria with the pitch. 3-9. Low on the split. Hard line out to Bill Madlock. 1 away. Manny Trio comes to the plate. 4-8, and that is a hard liner to Madlock again. He's just getting his glove all over it. Mad Dog is like, come on, bring it, I got this. That's a bone, that's mine. Bake McBride, 5-7, hits a hard one to Garner at second. He is a 2 with a 6, comes up with it, flips it over to Stargell for out number 3, and the Phillies are retired in order in the bottom of the 7th. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Larry Christensen going to pitch a little bit more, I think. Probably as is Candelaria. Come back down here. Larry Christensen going to face Garner. Maybe a pinch hitter for Candelaria. Yeah, we're getting to that time again where we're going to slow the game down a little bit more. Alrighty, so Garner is up. 2-4, grounder back to the box. Christensen gets it over to Rose for out number 1, and I think we are going to see that pinch hitter for the Pirates. We're looking at Bill Robinson. pinch hit. He is a 13B. Bill Robinson steps up to the plate, smacks his cleats a couple of times. Christensen is set. Here comes the pitch. 5-11, and that's going to be on Moreland. He has a 4 with a 15. And nobody on base. Pass ball doesn't do anything. Here comes the next pitch to Robinson. Chips it up high behind home plate. Moreland chases it back, gets underneath it, makes the catch. So that's out number 2. Omar Moreno. That's a 2-9. Fly ball to center field. Greg Gross gets underneath it, makes the catch, and another 1-2-3 inning for Larry Christensen. We go to the bottom of the 8th. And John Candelaria is going to be facing Schmidt, Lazinski, and Gross. Let's see if he can fare better than Bibby did the last time through this part of the lineup. Alrighty. Mike Schmidt leading off. 1-11. Just missed it. Hard ground ball to Matlock at third. Gets it over to Stargell for out number 1. Greg Luzinski, left fielder. 3-4 hard ground ball to Foley at short. He gets it over to Stargell. 2 away. Greg Gross. 5-4 hard ground ball to Madlock at third. He's a 3 with an 8. Gets it over to Stargell. Out number 3. And that's the last 12 batters retired in order. These guys are settling in serious. We're going to the 9th. And I do believe we're going to see a relief pitcher for the Phillies. Christensen is going to come out of the game. And I believe we are going to see Tug McGraw come in. So he went 3. Tug McGraw is going to start pitching right there's. He will face 2, 3, 4 Foley, Parker, and Stargell here in the top of the 9th. Pitch to Foley, 5-9. That's a single for Foley, his third of the game. He's reached first base in all 5 of his plate appearances. 3 singles, once by walk, once by way of error. Dave Parker to the plate. McGraw is set. Here's the pitch. 5-12, and issues a walk to Parker. His 4th trip to first base. Foley goes to second. Willie Stargell to the plate. McGraw. Come on. Got to do it, Tug. Got to do it. 3-5. Strikes Stargell out. That's out number 1. John Milner comes to the plate. 5-9. Single for Milner. Foley to third. Foley will go for home and score. Makes it an 8-5 ball game. Pirates were hoping for an insurance run. Bill Madlock comes up to the plate. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Tug McGraw, and that is a 4-6 fly ball to right field. Settling underneath it is Bate McBride. Makes the catch and flips the ball back in quickly. Parker retreats back to second. Ed Ott now with 2 outs. 8-5, your score. Here's the pitch from Tug McGraw. 4-6 fly ball to right. Right at Bate McBride again. Makes the catch. So that is the 3rd out for the Pirates in the top of the 9th, but they do tack on 1 insurance run. Take that time out. Your score is 8-5. And we're going to see someone come in and do the 9th. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, okay. Grant Jackson is going to come in for the save opportunity here. Grant Jackson is coming in right there. Candelaria got 2 2/3. Grant Jackson. Alrighty. Bottom of the ninth inning. Your score, Pittsburgh Pirates 8, Philadelphia Phillies 5. This game was won 6-5 by the Phillies in real life. I think that's what I said. Yes, it is. And the Pirates have a half-game lead on the Expos. At this point, they win here. They're up by a game and a half. Keith Moreland facing Jackson. 3-6, strikes him out. Larry Boa. That's going to be 5-10. A ground ball to Tim Foley at short. He is a 3 with a 4. Scoops it up, gets it to Stargell for out number 2. And now, we have Dick Reuven and Jack Cusick in the bullpen. But they're going for a win here. We're pinch hitting for Tug McGraw. And we're going to bring in Gary Maddox to do it. Come here. So, Dink, Gary Maddox, pinch hitter. He is a 17A. 2 outs. Final at bat. Bottom of the ninth. Pirates are up 8-5. Jackson gets the signs in from Ed Ott. Likes what he sees. Takes the first call. Here comes the pitch to Maddox. 6-9, and Maddox loops this one into left for a single. Game ain't over yet. Pete Rose comes to the plate. Jackson facing him. Here comes that pitch. 3-6, and Rose works a walk. 2 runners on. Manny Trio comes to the plate. Grant Jackson with the pitch. That's a 3-5. Low on the split. Liner up the middle. Tim Foley diving grab. And that is your ball game, everybody. These games keep coming down to the last at bat, and they're giving me angina. Man, I love this. Some good baseball games going on here, folks. Figure that out later. You go there. You go there. We'll figure that out later. Grant Jackson, your final score of this game. We'll put it here. Triple check. Tabletop Sports Delaware triple check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is indeed your final score. Pirates had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 hits for the game. No errors. The Phillies had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits for the game. And 3 errors on this one. So there is your final line right there. The Pittsburgh Pirates win this one by a score of 8-5 off 15 hits against 8 for the Phillies. And their record jumps up to 91-59. They are 2 games ahead of the Expos. So, yep, 2 games ahead of the Expos. Alrighty, so let's write this in over here. 8, 15, 0, 5, 8, 3. So there you go, guys. Doubleheader number 2. Hope you enjoyed the one last night. Hope you enjoyed this one. We are going to continue this. We have 6 games out of the 26 out of the way in this short little project as we chase to see if the Expos can overtake the Pirates in the National League East race in 1979. Guys, Chris, Tabletop Sports Delaware, keep on rolling.